So we all know that Sony is sort of pivoting what they're doing with the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and these exclusives that are coming out. And we've all heard one thing so far, for the most part. And now, according to a developer who's in the know, that might not be actually the case. And we could be seeing something totally different from Sony than what is actually expected, which would honestly kind of surprise me, because it would mean that they sort of give way to the next generation, to Microsoft, in a way that is very unexpected. So this will probably be a very interesting video. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, because I would appreciate that as well. Please hit the bell so you're notified of all the content, and it lets you know right away when you do that, so please do that. So we had all kind of assumed that Sony would actually be able to make cross-gen games, right? So The Last of Us 2 and Death Stranding and things like that, possibly being games that are both on the PS4 and PS5. Now, according to this one developer, by the way, claims that that's not exactly the case, and that Sony is going to release these games on the PS4 as promised and as advertised, just to make sure that, Sony kind of does what they claim they were going to do. So it's going to be very interesting to see if that plays off and how fans kind of react to that, because if Sony does release their last heavy hitters as PlayStation 4 exclusives, where does that leave the PS5 if the PS5 and Xbox Next both released technically around the same time, and Xbox Next has a bunch of new exclusives to show off the new hardware? Where does that leave Sony when they release their games on the old hardware and nothing to showcase the new hardware? It could leave them in a very dangerous situation, as fans would be a little bit concerned, and probably by all rights should be, just for the simple fact that when you buy new hardware, you usually want something to sort of show it off, and they wouldn't really have that. And I think that would be a little bit of a disappointment, and hopefully we can see Microsoft actually come out there and do something big with it. I would love to see Microsoft actually be able to do that, and I think that Microsoft has that plan with Game Pass. If you have a bunch of games right at the beginning, and I've said this for a while now as well, you have these games out, you have Game Pass, people don't have to pay $60 a pop, you can just pay $9.99, and boom, you get to play all those exclusives at launch on this new powerful console. That's a big win for Microsoft. Sony might not even be releasing their big exclusives on the next-gen console. Those could be, who knows, we could get Knack 3. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays off. I will link this in the description. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.